When people talk to mission staff around the country, 4 themes emerge. The first of these is that benefits are too low to meet even the most basic costs of rent, power and food, let alone medical costs, clothes or unexpected expenses. Most people receiving a benefit need supplementary support of one kind or other. Much of this is in the form of loans, which require repayment, further reducing their income. It points to the fact that the benefit is far too low in the first place. The second is that the low abatement threshold is a barrier to the transition to employment and self-sufficiency at $160. The third is that the benefit system is full-time employment focused and leaves behind people with disabilities or long-term health conditions who can't work or can't work full-time and may never be able to. The fourth is the inflexible way government services are delivered. Despite recent improvements, these services are not fit for purpose and do not support people in a tailored way that meets their needs, rather use a one-size-fits-all approach.
I'm Rundle Swenson and I've been involved with the Methodist Alliance for 3 years and I have lived on a benefit for 21 years.
At the moment I'm receiving just the basic, but previously I've been on the benefit for about 10 years.
I lived off the bare minimum, even though I was staying with an auntie who found herself on the unemployment as well. And then when I got the WINS payment, it was less than half of what I was getting from my job. And then I still had to do the same rent, which was, now I couldn't.
You pay for your power, you pay for your phone if you have one, and you pay for your food. And then the most essential things.
Fruit and veggie is like way up there. I hardly can afford to get it now. I remember when before COVID came in, everything was cheaper, not, well, to our standards. But now it's like...
The current low abatement threshold is a poverty trap and a barrier to employment and self-sufficiency. The abatement threshold of $160 per week for a single job seeker benefit represents 7.5 hours at the minimum wage, compared with 15 hours in 1986 when it was first established.
The system is that you get your benefit, you can work, and I got told you can earn up to $160. I am now working part-time at LifeWise, and I sort of worked it out that I would still get part of my benefit. But the way they calculate it, you don't get part of your benefit. It depends on how much gross amount you get. Then it starts to affect me at 70 cents in each dollar. I end up with 56 cents.
People with disabilities or enduring health conditions, including mental health conditions, often have additional health, transport and other expenses that the benefit system doesn't cover. The benefit needs to be tailored to their specific needs to meet the additional costs of provision for retirement or other expenses which relate to their special needs.
I really want a job, but I don't know how to get one properly. I really do, but my illnesses and that holding me back a lot.
It affected my mental health. 2013, I was diagnosed with atypical bipolar. I was told that's on the cusp of going between depression and manic. I think I would just burn and crash if I had too much to do.
The benefit I'm on is the supported living benefit, and I will be on that benefit for life. And the way the benefit levels are at the moment, that makes you like a second-class citizen. And we really should be encouraging our benefit levels to be high enough so that you're living a life of dignity.
People seeking support from government agencies need respectful and tailored support, not a one-size-fits-all approach, to enable them to support themselves. The current system is complex and difficult to navigate, with many compliance requirements. The can also be punitive and stigmatising, mean, treating people as undeserving. Often, support that people are eligible for is not offered, so they miss out if they're not aware of it.
And when I'd ring WINS and say, can I get a food grant? They'd say, how much? And I'd say, 80. And they'd say, but that's only for one person. And they'd authorise it. And then maybe a couple of months later, I might need another one. And they'd go, but you've just had one. We can't keep giving you one. And it's degrading. I feel like I don't even want to ring them for help.
We should be eligible for a lot of things, but there's just some things that they don't accept. The repairs on the car, yes, but services on the car and anything else, no.
So all about getting people into work, regardless of what benefit they're on or what their disability is. It's flawed in that they want to fix the disability, but with the type of disability I've got, you can't actually fix it because it's a chromosome disorder. And this determines the culture of how our case managers are going to act. With people like me, we're actually not going to help them to achieve their key performance indicators because we can't do what they want us to do.
Petrol prices, food prices, GST on top of that. Help us.
Yeah.
Is all we ask for.
Addressing the benefit levels and the abatement threshold would be the simplest, quickest and most effective way to reduce poverty in Aotearoa. The current government has increased benefit rates, increased the abatement threshold, and sought to change the culture of government agencies, and these are welcome improvements. However, the system is still not fit for purpose, and benefit levels need to be increased to somewhere close to where they were in real terms in 1986.